You know, the US Embassy and many other embassies like the Canadian Embassy, whenever you are applying for visa and you're including your children in this application, they will request for paternity test. They will tell you where to go for a swab. Now, you're about to hear what you've never heard before. I want you to pay attention to this one from the beginning of it till the end. In fact, pay attention without losing one second. Wunmi and Mohbad had argument. Initially, we thought that someone had told Wunmi that Mohbad applied for visa. No, the problem on ground is this. The application for visa to Canada failed because the paternity test that was carried out by the Canadian Embassy failed, thereby failing the visa. Mohbad was livid. Mohbad was angry, like, who is the father of this child? Wunmi's mother knows about this. Wunmi had already told her mom, look, mom, Canadian visa was not issued because of paternity. Wunmi, where did you bring that Liam from? But mom, you know already. You know the game. You know how these things are. Ah, shit. Why did this happen? Paternity. But you too, why did you go for the DNA when you know that this child does not belong to him? What kind of rubbish? Hey, mom, I thought, and there was no way I could cut off from the paternity test at that time because it would have created suspicion. And I don't know. I thought somehow I could just escape it. Yes. Wunmi, you know. Why are you now frustrating Mohbad's father? Why are you frustrating those that are seeking for justice for Mohbad? You know quite well that that child does not belong to Mohbad. In fact, the Canadian Embassy that got the result, they are laughing their head off right now. They are probably just looking at the update, listening to this analysis, and they are like, oh, these people don't know that this child does not belong to Mohbad. Already, motive has been established to what brought about the demise of Mohbad. Mohbad knew. Mohbad was insisting on knowing who the father of that child is. And Wunmi was not willing to say who the father of that child is. It is as bad can ever be. Now you understand that something happened in between and it resulted to the demise of Mohbad. What is that thing that happened? Who did Wunmi call? What did Wunmi do? How did it all happen? What is the role of Darusha, the so-called Mohbad's uncle? You're about to find out in this. And this will make you, as a man, realize that it is better to spend money on getting paternity done than to spend it on birthday. Spend money on paternity. All men, it's time for paternity. Let us get right into it. But before we proceed, like and share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell.
See why? Who buy Mohbad? Now you buy Mohbad. Who look buy Mohbad? You think say it easy? Make person try equalize from 5-0 down, come back to 5-4. And I can't end the match all of a sudden. In what is it called? Prime Boys petition against Panti, the DPO Mohammed. It is stated there that they asked him to sign a particular paper that will certify the fact that yes, Naim stabbed Mohbad with dagger. Now I'm happy to tell you Mohbad was stabbed to death in that house when using home money to buy that roof. Now there stabbed. My question is not how Mohbad or what killed. Now the point is, who stabbed Mohbad inside the house? Prime boy no follow una go house now. Why would police tie him down and want him to concur to the fact that he is the one who stabbed Mohbad in that house? Why would Prime Boy concur to the fact that he is the one who stabbed Mohbad? Darusha was there in that house when Mohbad was stabbed to death. They're going to tell me saying a woman stabbed Mohbad. Okay, how many women did that house that day? How many women did inside that under that roof that day? This is a mission that must be accomplished that very night. Abi, him be one put that stuff to Darusha. That's na why him dey shout say him wan drop one fine hotel where him go go lodge. Darusha jara. Darusha declare and say no, kò lè work. No, kò lè work. It can't be me. No, kò lè work. Kò lè work. The only thing you need to do is let's go to that house. No worry. No worry. Let's go to that house. When we get to that house, we are going to sort things out amicably. The innocent Mo, that boy. I no even pray make I get tender heart like that boy. No. I no pray make I get tender heart like that boy. I swear. I no want make my heart dey tender like that. You know good. Mohbad too get tender heart. And na the heart wey dey tender so, na him make dem kpai that boy untimely. Na wetin make dem take kpai that boy untimely be that. If to say that boy try e begin on small for them, dem for no get any reason to kpai that boy like that. But come to think of the likes of Prime Boy, they come hold Prime Boy down say, oya you come confess say na you stab this boy to death. We go free you. All you just need to do now to just sign this paper. Just sign the paper. Look at this kind, this nation, This nation, it is well. It is well. These people have to cover that particular book. Just want Prime to sign. Omo ogbon, you dey wan, how you go expect make I sign wetin I never read? In this paragraph, I would love to read to you. To our client, charging, he was handcuffed to the chair like a convicted criminal by Inspector Muhammad of the State CID, Panti, and was interrogated with questions that are not related to cyber talking, but which only titled towards coercing our client to admit that he was the one who stabbed Mohbad with a dagger before his death. That is just what they want the boy to sign. that day wey dey say Wunmi petition the boy, tie am handcuff for hand, tie am for leg, just for the boy to sign, say yes, I sign the paper, just sign this paper and we let you go. The boy say him go read wetin dey there now. The boy come kuma tell dem say he no dey even sign any paper, make him lawyer come, make him lawyer come. When lawyer come, they come say na CY petition the boy. Omogbon, they no know. Now, assuming that boy no get sense, he don sign, story don finish. The thing for loud. The boy insist say him no dey sign any paper. Gbam, he no dey sign any paper. And funny enough, the boy no gree sign. Which signify the fact that it is true that in that house they stab Mohbad to death. When I come after this petition, when me I come out say omo, stab. Who stabbed Mohbad? The rail of that staircase, wetin break that rail? How the rail of that staircase dey break? It is a game that is being played, and while the game is going on, who is the ringleader? CY, second in command, the mortician. Now goes to others. And I remember the music catalog wey some concerned citizens quickly notice say they don go tamper that thing. And the reason say we gats hold SI must be involved. SI Darusha, that is the PA and the manager. I no even think go CY side. The PA and the manager must be involved. They can't think say everything don come, e don go. Chai, you don cast. Last, na everybody go chop breakfast. You don cast. Darusha don cast. You don cast. After killing that boy inside that house, they just carry duvet. They rush, do one or two things, pack and pull for one place. Now forget that duvet on Monday. Now forget that duvet on Monday. None of them, their mind no go there. Mohbad just cover that duvet. Nobody see am. Nobody, absolutely nobody, wey see that duvet where e dey. But the shirt wey Mohbad wear when they stab, that white shirt dey. Now remember, that small white shirt wey Mo wear, where that shirt dey. These are simple questions. These are minor questions. Very, very minor. Wear all these clothes, wear them dey. The duvet wey baba see soak with blood, where that duvet dey, dem talk say no be duvet, say na bedspread, say but na just touch of stain of blood e get. Adura, Darosha, CY, Bami and co where the bedspread dey. Shey the hand one na claim say Mohbad take sustain injury from that show, na the hand come house come break the rail. Person wey dem say e dey bleed heavily inside car from there to house, wey still bleed overnight stroke Monday morning, you understand, wey still bleed that far. Shey na that particular person see why still dey hold im cloth dey drag am up and down inside motor. Inside motor when Mohbad dey clear am palaye, ẹni tó ní ọmọ yẹn sẹ́ mo fẹ́ mọ̀, ẹni tó ní ọmọ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ mo fẹ́ mọ̀. Mo fẹ́ mọ̀ ẹni tó ní ọmọ yẹn. The reason why una visa no gree come out na simply because this boy DNA fail.
Darosha the mortician. Darosha, that's Mohbad's so-called uncle. He's the one that quickly embalmed Mohbad without Mohbad's father's permission. Maybe his aunt, his elder sister, Mohbad's mother had already given him the go-ahead without Mohbad's father's consent. A lot has been happening for a while now that has troubled. It's a troubling thing. I mean, a lot of people are troubled about this development. A lot of people are troubled about the series of events. It's so scary. It is scary. A lot of people are worried. People cannot understand. They cannot add it together. They are like, how? What prompted Mohbad's father and Mohbad's mother to break apart on justice for their son? What made Mohbad's mother choose side with Wunmi, the prime suspect in the demise of her son? Why is she only concerned about the financial promises that some so-called prophet and prophetess told her when Mohbad was still in her belly and when Mohbad was born? Why is she only interested in Mohbad is going to wipe away my tears? Mohbad is going to fight for me. Fight for me against what? Against who? So sad. So sad. Now you've listened to what our guest said. What do you think about this one? Is it not scary? Is it not scary? Now, you see, Mohbad, like any other young person of that age, particularly if you've been in a relationship with that person much younger, I mean, when you were much younger, both of you, you've been in a relationship for long and you've not been able to see other women out there. You've not been able to connect with other women. And somehow you are sort of entangled with this woman. You see her as the bone of your bone, flesh of your flesh. But this person is actually a thorn on your flesh. This woman is creating problems for you. Both of you are not having it good. But you cannot cut off from that relationship. You don't know how to get rid of that woman out of your life. Today, fight, tomorrow, settle. This has always been the journey between Mohbad and Wunmi. Now, like I said, it's common. It is common between teenagers, common between those in their 20s. There is always this conflict. The young lady is trying to define herself as a lady. So much attention from different corners. She's sort of tilting to where she feels the energy is. It could be financial energy. It could be some other form of energy. It could be, oh, this guy is in the university. My boyfriend is not yet in the university. Oh, this guy is richer. Or the parents of this guy is richer. Oh, this guy is more handsome and all of that. She's tilting towards that energy. Tilting towards that energy. And you as a guy too, maybe you've not been able to find your footings yet, and you're trying to struggle to put yourself together. You know what I mean? Maybe Mohbad was going through that phase in life. Now, in between this, Wunmi had tied Mohbad down spiritually, because that's what we are meant to kind of believe, that Mohbad would never have acted in this. But then I don't want to put everything on of course, we know that Wunmi is diabolic. We saw what Wunmi did on that burial day. We saw how she threw things into the coffin of Mohbad. And when Mohbad was exhumed, Mohbad's father was able to see what Wunmi threw in. A piece of cloth, white, and some charm were thrown inside. This was supposed to lock Mohbad's spirit. This was supposed to stop Mohbad's spirit from afflicting. And you know how fast they were able to get this. Imagine how fast they were able to get, because we heard that this came from the grandmother of Wunmi. Well, so sad. So, youngsters often have this conflict between themselves in relationship. Is it that the lady does not want to leave the guy, or the guy does not want to leave the lady? You know, both of them are struggling, fighting, struggling, resettling, quarrel, trying to find each other's pathway. In the case of Mohbad, what actually went wrong? It wasn't like the relationship was rosy. Are we going to say Mohbad had a good heart, like our guest said, and that's the reason why this happened to him? Why was he unable to take strong decision? I'll tell you something. You see, Wunmi and Mohbad and Prime Boy, they were good friends. In fact, according to Prime Boy, Mohbad and Wunmi lived in his own house with his own mother. Yes. Now, in between this, Mohbad and Prime Boy had gone to meet some spiritualist to tell them a bit about their life pathway. And Wunmi was specifically told to Mohbad to cut off, get rid of that lady. Get rid of that woman. Get rid of that lady. Stop from that lady. Stop from these girls. If you guys want to achieve, Prime Boy was told the same thing too. If you guys want to attain in life, your destinies are both good. You are both going to help each other. If both of you really want to achieve in life, it is time for you to pick your bags and baggage and get out of the life of these ladies. Get out of their life. Get out of their life. Run, run, run. Mohbad did not listen when he was told. He didn't listen. Mohbad turned a deaf ear to the instruction of the spiritualist. He kept on. This created conflict between himself and Prime Boy, because Prime Boy was seeing Mohbad as unserious, seeing Mohbad as someone who is not concerned about his life, all because of a lady, of a girl. Mohbad kept on saying, she's still a virgin. She's still this and that. These are the stories we heard from. Oh, he's still this, he's still that. After this virgin, she's still this, she's still that. Not until Mohbad, without the consent or informing his childhood friend, Prime Boy, went ahead to do the so-called marriage. The same marriage that Mohbad's father said is null and void, that it was actually manipulation. Well, he did what he did. Prime Boy wasn't aware of it. And here we are today. Here we are today. Because of the lack of decision to cut off, Mohbad eventually experienced what he was told was going to happen to him. But unfortunately, it is too late for him to get out of it. Too late for him to get out of it. That is why it is important that we pay attention. Yes, that woman might look appealing to you. You might think, that man might look appealing to you. You might think you will never find anyone. Just look back in your life. Those ladies, those girls, those guys that you were in a relationship with and you thought this person is your heaven and earth. And somehow something splitted you guys. And now here you are today. Maybe you've moved on, married to someone else in a different relationship. If you have the opportunity to return back to that person, will you? You'll say, no, God forbid. I was blind then. Now I can see. If Mohbad had thought about this way before Wunmi locked him up, maybe today he will be alive to fulfill destiny. But unfortunately, Mohbad did not listen to what the inner heart was telling him, what he was told. He listened to what lust and other things told him, and he lost it so early. Mohbad passed away at the age of 26, 27. Wunmi, they say she's 24. So sad. So sad. So sad. What a wasted life. A wasted life. Lost for nothing. Now, the same Wunmi, when Mohbad passed away, what she wrote on her page got a lot of people angry. She said, my nigga, there is nobody, like something like, my nigga, even if I meet anybody in this world, nobody can replace you or something like that. So she started penning replacement after the RIP is not yet cleared from her head, from her neck, from her legs. She's talking about nobody can replace. Like, who does that? Who goes on social media to write or pen such tribute or whatever? Who goes to write such nonsense? Who does that? It's unbelievable. Sad. Disrespectful. But regardless of that, what we know is that justice for Mohbad will be gotten. Justice for Mohbad will be gotten. It will not go like that. Because what we are rooting for is not just justice for Mohbad alone. It is justice for humanity. And we will stand our ground strong. We will not budge on this one. We will get there. The promised land, we will get there. That promised land will change the narrative that women cannot be prime suspect in the demise of their partner, boyfriend. We are going to change the narrative. And also, we are going to clean and cleanse our society. That both men and women are equally and also possible to be involved in the demise. It's vice versa. It's vice versa. We will deal with it and we will not stop. We will not allow this justice for Mohbad. We will not allow it to be swept under the carpet. We will not allow it to be swept under the carpet, even though we know that a lot of things have been done for so long. Imagine autopsy, toxicology. Where's the result? They just want to end Mohbad. Brekete went to Lagos, searched, questioned the police, and he came to a conclusion that the Nigerian police, in fact, He said the government, he said the powers that be, those that are involved in this, he said they are not interested in justice. They just want everything to be wiped away. That's it. He said they want Mohbad's body to decay and they don't want to get justice for Mohbad. They don't want to get justice for Mohbad. If not for social media. The same social media that they said is inconsequential, is worthless, is weak. It is the same social media that is pulling them, pulling their legs, pulling their head, pulling their shoulders, dragging them. That is how powerful we can be. Let us not be weak. Let us not retire on this one. We will definitely get it. We will get it. Just a little bit more. Justice for Mohbad. And nothing whatsoever will stop us from getting it. Nothing whatsoever. Imagine such a worthless relative of Mohbad, Darosha. What nonsense. Darosha. Now the story that they try to put into this is that Prime Boy is diabolic and that Prime Boy had some amulet juju on him, and this was said, this was made public by Mohbad's mother, that Adura, the younger brother of Mohbad, hit Prime Boy, and he said he felt somehow within him, and he went to meet the others and said, you guys don't go close to that guy, don't hit him. Immediately I hit him now, I felt something within me. Now, we cannot say that Prime Boy didn't have some of these things tied on his body or hanging in, of course, obviously. These boys are like that. Ikorodu, that, where Mohbad lived and where Prime Boy lived. These are areas and locations where you find practices such as that. Now, when Mohbad hits Prime Boy, what else happened? Because Wunmi said this, told Gistlover, saying they say it's not ordinary. What is this thing that is not ordinary? What is this thing that is not ordinary? What exactly is this thing that we need to know about? What is this thing that we need to know about? What is this thing that is not ordinary? What did the nurse come in to do? Why would the nurse administer tetanus antibiotics if there is no cut, injury on Mohbad's body? Is it that Mohbad had a little injury, but he had hit Prime Boy several times and it affected him and he took his life? And this cannot be investigated by orthodox means, orthodox medicine, like toxicology and the autopsy report. What exactly is this thing? Are they going to hang it on? It's a spiritual thing. Prime Boy did not touch Mohbad. Mohbad touched him, but the thing that Prime Boy had on him, which cannot be verified. Then what is the role of Wunmi in all of this? How come she's acting like she's innocent? She doesn't know nothing. Like she's not aware and she's not there all through. She doesn't know nothing. Whereas she's the one that is there all through this happened. Justice for Mohbad must be gotten. It will be gotten.